A popular children's tale is of three dragons that created the world. Naga, the fire of the world, who one day return and raise the world to recreate it again. The green ancient Skithrix that lies in waiting to stop her, and the long dead white dragon that was there to prevent both from their destiny. The protector of all life, Varen. Varen was slain by the gods in an attempt to take Harkonnen back from the ancient three, one race at a time. Most sensible beings know this is a tale of fear to keep children in line. The gods made Harkonnen, and the gods will care for her and all who inhabit her. So in Discord, you guys all kind of came from your different areas. Um, I pull the names up again because this is just tough. Scrithix. Goddamn, why'd you pick like Scrithix and Skitherix? Like, you trying to just fucking tongue twist me all night?
No, they've got to be similar, bro.
Okay. So Scrithix is in the area of Azazel. That's kind of where things are going down. Sunadi? How do you say that?
Tsunade.
Sunade is there as well, near the town of Mach. That's in Azazel. Everybody else was on a boat, had some interesting interactions with two Dragonborn twins, one red and one white, and what seems to be a changeling that's kind of been running back and forth, known by his little, or her little, dragon tooth necklace with a diamond embedded. Those are the majority of our NPC characters we've seen so far. And they've all sort of gotten off the boat. A lot of high elves on the boat as well, going towards Mach right now, down a path. They had all just come into the city, where Sonade and Skithrix are together, right at the outskirts of Mach, and then the rest of the party is kind of on the path behind these high elves, getting right to the town now. All right. Let's see, who do we pick? Who'd like to go first?
Koryak can.
All right, Koryak. Koryak, you're looking at this town of Mach as you're walking up. There are a lot of high elves sort of congregating on the outskirts there.
Yeah.
You see two very different looking characters sort of near the edge of the woods.
Okay.
Sort of not fitting in.
Just as his normal personality, he keeps somewhat of a distance between himself and any of the others, especially since he doesn't know anyone at this point. But then also, he likes to have his options open so he can see around himself where he can get to, what he can do. But he immediately marks those two people that are different from everyone else, not necessarily as enemies, but something to keep track of. And then he also this is just me playing into my character, but I don't like the elves. Any all powerful empire that keeps its boot on the neck of the rest of the world. Not a big fan.
I should add that in as well, just as backstory. The High Elves have just come off of the Great Orc Elf War, and they have dominated, and now High Elves are sort of ruling with an iron fist over the rest of the entire world. So go ahead, sorry.
No worries. But I'll keep my distance, and then I'll try to position him myself so that I can see as much as possible. And anytime that we're assuming positions or any of the rest of that, assume Koryak wants to have some sort of high ground or some sort of as much visible vantage point as possible.
Okay.
Just very bird-like. He likes to perch.
Makes sense. All right, Titan Creek. What are you doing? Can't hear you, bro.
Does he have push to talk on?
Did he switch to push to talk?
And turn skipped.
Yeah, and it's like
and there's that 60 seconds. All right, next person.
Yep. Literally,
cool story, bro.
Yeah, nothing's changed, right? What'd you touch? Walk it back. What'd you touch? Nothing?
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
There you go. What'd you do?
I just unplugged and replugged my mic in.
Cool.
I'm walking behind the high elves, and I bump into this weird owl-looking guy.
Say something again. Say something again. Okay, all right, just checking. Sound like you went
Okay.
mute there for a minute. All right, you bump into the weird looking owl dude.
Yeah. Excuse me.
How you doing there, Geth?
I am doing well. Doing well. I just had a long boat ride. Interested in trying to find this shrine I heard about. Can I see anybody around that looks like they belong in the city? Besides the high
The
elves?
high elves are there. There's a sort of a looks like what might be sort of a tour guide kind of person, just telling everybody where things are in the city. It's another elf. You can tell it's of a lesser stature than the rest.
Can I go talk to the tour guide?
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's go over there and give my salutations and ask or inquire about the shrine of a green dragon I heard about.
Let's see. You run into Gair, Gair, the elf tour guide. Just have to write this down.
Can you ask him if he has a star map as well?
Bend
Oh
over
yes,
and
yes, we
show it
definitely
to
have
you.
maps of the stars here.
Great.
What constellations are you looking for?
The J. Lenoist star constellation.
The Great Chin. Let's see. Elf tour guide. So he shows you a map of the city. One moment.
Can I inspect the map, see if I can find anything about the shrine?
Sure. When you look at the map, just as I'm down here, there's really nothing in the city that is a shrine that you're looking for. And that looks like this.
Ooh, Adam's hand.
Exactly like my hand. There's a shrine.
Oh, I recognize that shrine.
I have seen that many times.
It's a beautiful looking shrine.
Go. That should be a hand model.
Not.
Or this could be yours and more.
So you notice there are a variety of shops. There's a inn there that you could rest at if you needed to. Place for provisions, for armor, for weaponry, that sort of thing. There's an enchanter and also a magic shop.
Wow.
It's a hustle bustle city.
How far away is the magic shop?
Magic shop would be, let's see, let's say you guys are here, coming in. Magic shop would be right over in this area. Can you see that?
Yes. Now, have we all been acquainted? The party walking in?
Just from the interactions you've had on the boat during the Discord feed.
Did anybody take any interest in me talking to the tour guide about the shrine? That I could-
would have
that I could proceed.
if he heard about it, or if he heard.
You guys are enough. You guys are close enough to each other that you probably would have heard that.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely take interest in it. And like anything that I take interest in, my head starts cocking off to the side like a goofy ass bird, and I start kind of hop stepping slowly closer.
I'll look down.
I've been on a boat for 3 days. Is there a bar or a pub somewhere on
certainly.
this map?
There are several of them, yes. The closest would be over there near the magic shop.
I'll look to the strange chicken man and ask him what business he has at the shrine. I say your interest is piqued.
Hey, 1 second. Let me make sure I use the right words.
Caw.
Yeah. Tuki.
Bok, bok.
Um, I travel to shrine. I look for things to collect for flock. Sometimes words, sometimes shinies.
All right, Birdman, let's do this. I'd like to see if anybody would like to go to the magic shop, get some more information about this shrine.
I'll go with you to the magic shop.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll go that direction.
I'll follow close behind, intently looking at what they're up.
Okay. How about you, Tiger? You staying still?
I'm making my way to the pub.
Okay. All right. How about Skrithix and Sunade?
Tsunade.
Tsunade. Yeah.
I was saying
Tsunade problem.
Sunday. I was saying Sunday.
I
all
know.
day.
Yeah, he was saying Sunday the entire conversation. I just
wrote
let
it.
Yeah, she's an
Sunday,
80s
bloody Sunday.
she's an 80s adult new age singer.
Sunday.
Tsunade.
She tore up a picture of the Pope right there on screen.
Adam, is this a wealthy city?
Yes, it's a nice. It's one of the High Elves sort of strongholds cities. That's the first city in from the bay there at Azazel when you're coming across the Harroken.
I will. You tell me if you want me to roll for this.
Okay.
But can I slide 5 gold pieces to the tour guide and ask him to spread word around the city of our arrival and that have everyone look out for us?
Okay. You try to slide him the gold, and the elf says, no,
I castrate
don't
the elf and bite his bird.
I don't really accept bribes from, non-elves. So if you wouldn't mind going on your way, that'd be fantastic.
Oh boy.
I will keep my 5 then.
Never trust an elf, bro.
All right, I'm shipping off.
All right.
So I'm on my way to the pub with Wolfsnake, or am I going by myself?
You're both all going the same way, so
Yeah, we're all going the same way.
you could actually talk to him. You're loud.
Okay, cool. So hey,
I'm-
what's that milkweed thing you were talking about on the ship? What do you put in the
It's a laxative.
It didn't work.
So I say we follow these guys. And then when we get to the magic shop, there are a lot more interesting things going on in a pub. If we want to find out what's going on in the city, that's the place we need to be.
I agree. So to the pub we go, or are we going to the magic shop now?
We're all going together.
Okay.
We will break off.
Let's get this as soon as day. You guys hanging tight?
Yeah, we're just making our way into the city. Me and Skrithix have decided to just simply speak telepathically to each other.
Mhm.
And we really haven't decided on where we're going to go. Do you want to search the city for information on the whereabouts of this other group?
I am following you. I've never been out of the forest before, so this is all new stuff to me.
Okay, so I grab Skrithix's hand and I lead
pose
him
it away.
into the city. Oh, sorry. I speak in Draconic. Me sorry.
Ew, girls.
Dragons speak like cavemen.
Cootie.
All right, so everyone's sort of going towards
so
the
yeah.
same direction.
Yes, sure.
You're all in the general area, and the city has like a main gate right there where the tour guide's talking to all these other high elves. So you're all generally going in the same sort of direction toward the magic shop in the bar. All right, as you're going along, One moment. Look at my cheat sheet here. Lauren, as you're going along, you notice like from the different corners behind you, you hear some little rumblings and noises like that. It seems to be getting a little bit closer. You turn around and you see the two dragonborn from the boat. It seems like they're taking a keen interest in you guys, but they're trying to be a little bit stealthy about it. But you seem to pick it up. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of fall back a little bit to the back of the group, but I'm not gonna let anybody else know kind of what there's nothing to say that there's a threat or anything going on. So I'm gonna kind of position myself in the back of the group and continue following, just aware
Okay,
that they're there.
How far back?
10 feet maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
They start closing a bit on you guys as you're walking. Probably about 5 feet from you now. Heller?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up a conversation. So, hey, it's you two are from the ship, right?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm just wondering what are you doing with these scum?
Oh, we're heading to the magic shop.
Have you cleared that with the rest of the high elves? Because I don't believe you have clearance to do that.
Walk into a magic shop?
Not with these, my lord.
Oh, we discussed on the ship there is no lord. We're all servants of Etrigan, and we're here to see what we can find out on what's going on. You're more than welcome to join us if you'd like.
The red dragonborn says no thanks, and the white one says thank you, no. It's good information though. And they turn and walk away. All right, you guys go up. The magic shop's on the left. The pub is on the right.
Left, please.
All right. Entering the magic shop, you find another elf there by the name of Nathan at the counter. You see all sorts of wands, potions, different sorts of things. There's a nice staff on the wall that has sort of a gold inlay. There is a sword laying against the wall there. It's all rusted. It's like it shouldn't even belong in this place. There are several gauntlets, different sorts of things, boots. Tons of stuff.
What was this guy's name again, Adam?
Nathan. Sorry, Nathan. Student Nathan.
Okay. Koryak doesn't really speak, but he'll go in there with son of a bitch. I'm not even
Geth.
Geth. And then just kind of stand guard and look as mean as a 5'6" bird can.
Pretty frightening.
Fucking mean, dude.
I will talk to Nathan and
Didn't even try.
I will I'll inquire any information about a green dragon shrine.
Okay. Nathan says, "I'm sorry, sir, but all high elves must be served before I can speak to you." And there are two high elves and looking around as well.
Racist.
Yeah, pretty much. You're getting the picture.
I will browse while the Almighty do their business.
Okay. What is everybody else doing? Doing this browsal time.
We just walked into the pub and are going up to the talk to the barkeep or to the bar.
Okay.
And ordering mead.
There's a barmaid there named Anise. Human. Very average looking person.
I speak to the barmaid. Inquire as to whether or not she's seen any dragonborn in the bar recently.
Yes, definitely, sir. We've seen several here lately. It seems to be that they're palling up with the high elves around here.
Any white ones in particular?
A white and a red, actually. Yeah, they just walked out of here not too long ago.
And nothing, no white dragonborn before that?
No, not at all. No, these guys just they looked in, checked the place out for a second, then walked right back out.
Okay. Any idea where they were going? The white dragonborn and companions.
No idea. Yeah, I've heard nothing about those guys. There is a group of high elves though taking off to the shrine.
Okay, thank you. And I slip her 1 gold coin.
Oh, nice. Thank you much, sir.
So what shrine is this?
You're asking me? Or you're asking...
Yeah, or her. How do we know? Yeah, asking her.
Okay.
How do we get there?
It's northeast, up through the forest. The shrine of the ancient green dragon Skithrix. We believe that the elves are going to the wall, stopping by the shrine to pray on the way.
Wall.
Yeah, the wall that separates the Deadlands, the Library of Souls. It's Negan's Keep. There's the wall that separates the Deadlands and the Azazel. The Library of Souls was the gate that used to go through there. It's been destroyed, and there's an ongoing battle there now between the orcs that are still left and the High Elves. It's an outpost, one of the major outposts right now. They're in the left of the war. Generally, the High Elves will go and pray at the shrine and then head up that way.
So I'm going to ask the barkeep if we can keep this conversation between us. We don't want to draw too much attention.
For 1 gold, no problem.
All right. Slip 2 gold.
2 golds.
Whoa.
Is you busy later?
Not even bother.
Now get off at 5.
Oh, baby.
I motion towards a dimly lit corner table and proceed to take a seat.
Excellent.
And I'll join him.
She comes over and she brings 2 large tankards of mead for you guys. Is there anything else I can get you guys?
No, we're good for now.
All right, if you need anything, Anise. And she walks away.
So my character Bose followed the 2 into the pub, slowly walks over to them while and asks them what the interest in the shrine is.
You're asking Koryak?
Yeah.
In the magic shop.
No, in the pub.
In the pub.
Oh.
Okay, so that's Wolf Sniff and Titan Creek in the pub.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Wolf Sniff and Time.
Okay, cool.
No particular interest, friend. How can we help you?
We were on the same boat together, were we not?
I thought I saw you. I wasn't sure. I asked Wolf Sniff, do you remember seeing him?
Yeah, of course. This fine man joined us in our quarters. I don't remember it either, but his face looks familiar.
Wow. That sounds like a party.
Ain't no party like a boat party.
So in the
boy.
Discord,
I've got some.
they were in there smoking a little something in the Discord. They were in the lounge of the boat.
I get seasick.
How about yours? Do you have an interest in the shrine? I ask Bogan or Bo.
Bo turns to Titan and says, we have a mutual interest in the shrine. I have my reasons for being here. You have yours. Maybe we can work together.
The more the merrier. I turn to Wolf Sniff and ask, do you have any objection?
I have no objection. I had some information come to me from an old friend that there's an imbalance in the force, and we need to seek out this green dragon shrine. So just checking it out.
Bo sits near and gestures to one of the barmaids to bring him a tankard of ale.
Anise comes over and brings you the tankard of ale.
I look at her and take the tank.
She looks at Titan Creek and says, "Is this on your tab?"
Not. We have nothing else to do.
Very good then. Enjoy your meat, sir.
By the way, Bo, this round's on you.
Got him.
So he gives you
I'm gonna tell Tsunade. I'm gonna say thirsty. Telepathically, of course.
Okay. Let's see if we can get directions to the nearest pub. So I locate the closest elf that's around Adam.
Mhm.
Is there an
Yes.
elf close by?
Yeah. The it's a storefront sort of like area. You see these two dragonborns sort of peeping in and out of different buildings and looking in for a second and then coming back out, like they're looking for something in particular. There's no one really on the streets right now. I think there's those guys in the magic shop and the others are in the pub.
What color are those dragonborn?
There's one red and one white.
All right. I'm not gonna like use actual stealth. I'm just gonna make sure that none of my actual skin is showing.
Okay. How are you doing that?
I tell
Through magic,
just-
through
I just-
dirt, or something?
No, I'm just like my tail's like wrapped up around my waist and everything, and I'm gonna like keep my hands inside my cloak.
Okay. Very good.
Still got my mask on and everything.
Looking like Sandman.
I tell Skithrix to wait here, and I'm gonna walk into the storefront and ask the elf or the person working there where the nearest.
Okay.
I
very good.
will sit down on the ground outside of the shop.
All right. As you go in, they motion down 6 doors down on the right hand side.
Thank you.
Just down from Ward's Wards. No. No.
I go back outside, locate Skithrix, kind of motion this way, and kind of point and tell him telepathically this way. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. I'll follow her.
All right. You're standing in front of the pub. You guys are standing in front of the pub.
Oh, we are now?
what's the name of the pub?
The pub is
All the way in?
yes.
So we burn that one down
The hidden door.
along with the entire city.
Let's see. The pub is
The bilge pump.
All the
there
way
you
in into.
go. Let's call it Mocktails.
Oh, mocktails.
Is the shopkeep still ignoring me?
The shopkeep. It's been enough time. Yeah, sure. You can go up there now.
I will readdress my question to him
Okay.
about the shrine.
Say it again.
My question to you is have you heard of a shrine to a green dragon or possibly a location?
Yes, it's to the northeast from the town. The ancient shrine of Skithrix is there in the forest. It's a long journey though.
How long?
It's a good 5 days, but there's a lot of high elves going that way, so you may be able to get with those guys.
Do you know where they're meeting?
I have no idea. No, I just know they're coming in and buying lots of.
Would they come in buying?
All sorts of different armaments, things to help in the battle, I would imagine, against the orcs.
All right. speaking of wares, do you have anything of interest?
To whom? To you?
To
I
myself?
have no idea.
Yeah.
We have all sorts of things. Do you have any
I'll,
sort of money of
I'll
interest?
brandish a hilt of a sword to him.
We have several good swords here, certainly. That's what you're looking.
Can I do a quick inspection of the shop to see what's there?
Sure.
This whole time, while Geth has been talking to the shopkeep, Koryak's been about 5 feet behind him over his right shoulder, just like evil eyeing the elf, just staring at him.
Okay.
Laser focus. Fuck you, elves. That's what he's thinking over and over in his bird head.
Surprised he's not just saying mine, 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 mine.
I'm kind of keeping my ears open for the conversation, but just kind of glancing at all the wares and valuables inside the store. Just uninterested in what's going on, period.
So there's a great sword, there's a regular sword, there's a long sword, scimitar. Let's see. Yeah. So just different types of swords, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Let's say there's one.
I'll ask shopkeep directly. This being a magic shop, do you have anything of powerful nature?
Well, depends on what you consider power. But we have some interesting things. If you want something of power, then we'd have to go down to the basement, and that's only for.
Sorry, what was it?
So that's only for friends. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Elves.
Elves. In our adventuring group, who were the elves?
In your adventuring group?
Right, the group we were with that traveled to the.
You want to name all the high elves on the boat?
No. The folks that were traveling with us to the magic shop.
Oh, you don't have any elves.
Oh, okay.
You have one that looks like an elf.
Gotcha.
I'll say that. Well, okay. Technically, you have an elf. Sorry. You do have an elf.
And that guy's over at the
I
pub,
mean,
right?
he's mostly elf.
I'm looking at stuff. I'm the guy that looks like an elf. I'm looking at stuff.
You are the look-alike elf.
Yeah, I'm an elf. I don't know why the looks like it. I'm an elf.
You're an elf. Sorry.
I'm speaking in real time, IRL. Kind of looks like an elf up there.
I realize what's the underlying tone here, and I'll talk to my elf look-alike companion and say, can you help me out here?
What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
If you could report back what he has down there, that'd be lovely.
Okay, great. So I'll go up to the barkeep, or sorry, weapons, whoever the dude is behind the counter. Could you be persuaded in letting me and my friend over here go down to the basement and see what magical supplies you guys have?
Natharan says, certainly, I'll let you come down. Yeah.
This guy's a straight up dick.
Okay, great. Let's go. Let's go down. Take a look.
He hits he reaches under the little table that he has there, and 4 elves come in through the door. High elves. They look fairly beefy, I guess.
God damn
Would be
it.
the word for it. And they're standing there while he goes downstairs. They wait there with you guys.
What a dick.
It takes-
I was totally going to steal everything in this fucking store.
And they're looking at you unkindly. These high elves.
I look at them unkindly with my yellow bird eyes. Squawk! What's up, fucker?
Ah,
All right. Haloran,
Yes.
you're going down with Natharan. Okay. Natharan's the name of the shopkeeper. You and he are going downstairs. He goes down. There's a sword that's sort of bright and sort of just burning light in the corner. There's a moment. There's one there that you kind of get close to, and it hurts your head. Like it has like a pain in the back of your head a little bit as you get close to it. There is another sort of long sword there that is bright as well, but in a different sort of way. It's sort of a glowy type. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me more information on these weapons? There seems to be a mysterious force coming off of them.
Oh yes, certainly. So this one here is it's called a moon sword. It creates light, and also makes you really good with it if you know how to use swords. It's one of the better swords. It really does the job well. This one over here, you don't get too close to it. It has something about it. It was made by mind flayers, we're told. So yeah, I try not to get near it. I'm not really sure what it does. It kills me close. We keep it over in the corner. And this one here is another one that a really good amount of light. Different sort of light, actually. But it does something else. Well, a lot of it kind of just burns your skin when you get close to it. But don't touch the blade.
Okay. Do you have anything like any relics of Itrigan or anything that I could use to worship?
Oh, certainly. Yes, we have several trinkets upstairs.
Okay. Great. Can you show me those as well, please?
Sure. Let's go back up. You guys go back upstairs. And he takes you to the corner and says, these are very nice trinkets here for Itrigan.
Okay. I'm going to go back over to Geth, I think his name is. Sorry. And I'm going to kind of tell him what I heard. There's a moon sword, creates light. I took really bad notes when you were talking. I'm sorry. There's another one that burns skin if you get too close to it. And there's another sword down there that just gave me a really bad headache as soon as I walked down the stairs. Any of those seem interesting to you?
Sorry, first sword again?
A moon sword. It creates light.
A sword.
Did I say that right?
Moon.
Yeah.
Mood, like mood ring?
No.
Like, in the sky.
Like from, yeah.
Big thing. Okay.
Luna.
Made of cheese, yes.
Yes. Like a big pizza pie.
That's amore. All right.
That's the mood one.
Did you find out prices?
You didn't say prices. You said find out information on them.
I'm looking to buy, sucker. I'm not looking to find out what it is.
I'll walk back over to the storekeep and ask the prices.
I was wondering when you were going to ask the price.
Sorry, my traveling companion wasn't very clear. What are the prices on the swords?
Well, the one that burns your skin is quite pricey at 500. The one that has the shining sort of moon-like glow, that one is 300 gold. And honestly, that one that hurt your head, I just want it out of here. I'll let it go for 75.
Thank you. I'll walk back over and relay the information.
Okay.
They're pretty pricey. Do you have, unless you have more than 50 gold on you, I don't think you're going to get anything done.
We'll see about that. I like the sound of the mind hurdy one. I'm gonna cut out the middleman right now. Walk up to the shopkeep, and I would like him to roll against my intimidation. I'm gonna grab him by the shirt collar and say, "You're gonna deal with me now."
Hey, 1 second.
Yes! I'm gonna kill some fucking elves.
We're not gonna get crazy there, Squawks. We're gonna
Squawks.
The bird seems agitated, hopping side to side.
Throw some bird seed on him.
I know, seriously, he starts lifting his legs, and standing on them one at a time, like, ooh!
The poor eye elves.
Just a big fucking ostrich.
So as he walks by, approaching the counter, I'm going to kind of touch him, and I'm going to cast guidance on him, which gives him a D4 to an ability check.
Okay.
Not the enemy, Girth or Garth or
Oh, okay.
I like
Garth.
He gets an extra 1d4 girth.
But
Yeah.
I don't want him to know
I just
that
got the
did
extra
it.
C. In
I'm just
there.
gonna kind of just brush his arm and cast guidance while he walks by, so he doesn't know that I did it.
Okay. Very good. All right, let's figure it out.
I'm not a douche elf, okay? I'm not like these other guys.
And what were you trying to do? I mean, exactly.
Intimidate into having him deal with me and stop this racist BS.
Okay. What'd you get?
So 15 plus 7, so it'll be a 22 plus my guidance, which is what, 3, 4?
1d4.
Yeah, so 26 total.
Okay. He's like, I'm sorry. We have standards, we have rules. The high elves get sort of pushy, start pushing the Kinku and the other elf closer to the desk.
I forgot about the other 4 in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll let him know that I'm not here to cause trouble, but I'm here to be treated as an equal.
The high elves in the back say, "Don't listen to him."
To who, me?
Yeah.
I kind of roll my eyes and put my hand on my sword, just ready for whatever. Not entirely bought into what's happening, but not entirely like ready to run either.
I will release his shirt collar and tell him that I have a pilgrimage to make and I have no time for this.
He says to you, he's like, "I'm sorry. I'll help you if you need help. I promise I'll help you." The high elves in the back start moving closer again. You guys are within like a very small circle.
So if we were to head towards the exit, can I do that?
You can try.
I'll do it. I'm out of here.
As you're walking away, one of the high elves' hand on your chest gets a bit weirded out by touching you, puts his hand back down and looks at you and says, "I think you owe him an apology."
Not to me, right?
No.
Because he gonna lose a hand.
Snap my little bird beak right on it.
I know, dude.
I'll tell the high elf that I won't apologize for righting a wrong, but I won't cause any trouble either.
He stares at you sort of intently, and he moves out of your way. You're
Proceed out the door.
Free to go.
I'm gonna bow on the way out and say, "May Itrigan be with you," as I walk out.
Did you not want to buy one of those trinkets?
No, not even kind of. I wasn't even interested to start with.
Okay.
And
That was just the in to find out prices.
And I don't
If
have
I didn't-
75 gold, so it doesn't matter.
If I didn't wear pants, I'd poop on his step when I walked out. Seriously.
All right.
Back out into the street.
All right, what's going on in the pub over there?
So there's a lot of conversation going on in the pub, a lot of different groups and people. So can I use a perception skill?
What do you just tell me what you're trying to know, because your perception, I can, some things don't need to be.
There are some interesting conversations going on, and I'm trying to eavesdrop.
Okay. There's several groups of high elves in there, and they're talking about going to the wall. You're just walking around. Is that what you're doing? Table to table, sort of?
Sitting at the table, so I don't
Okay,
draw a lot of
you could probably
attention to
hear
us.
you could probably hear your right and left table. You guys are backed into a corner, so there's probably a right and left table sort of close to you. And it's sort of a V, I guess, if you're in a corner. Both are pretty much talking about going to the statue, praying, or going to the shrine and praying, and then beelining it towards the wall to help out the troops. In general.
So it seems like we've arrived at a bad time in the middle of the end of a war. Talking to my companions over at the table.
It's a good time for opportunity. A lot of chaos. I don't know about you guys, but I've had my fill. And let's go see if we can find out what's going on with the other folks.
See if we can link up with them. Somebody has to be bound to be going to this wall. Like we keep hearing so much about.
Yep.
Bo looks at both of them and nods while he keeps sipping on his ale.
As you guys are starting to walk that way, stand for the table, you see two new figures walk into the door. New, not nude.
Oh, dang it.
Nude?
Can I get that girth spell
Definitely
again?
not new.
plus one. Plus
I got a
one.
+4 to girth.
Okay, I stand in front of Wolfsniff and Bo and motion towards the door.
Okay. You're making your way towards the door.
What about those two new people that walked in?
They're at the door.
So I guess we just feel like doing. You guys feel like bumping into them and finding some information about them.
Bo secretly sizes them up as he's walking behind.
Oh no, not talking about you guys. You guys aren't in the door.
I was
yet.
about to Picard's ass.
This bird's feisty, and I like him.
No, this is Skrithix and Stuna Day.
So I'll walk past and introduce myself.
Hello there, fellow travelers.
I think you have to introduce yourself, like actually say the words. Like hi.
Just so you guys know, my character is 6'8" and like 320 pounds.
Just like you then.
Yeah.
And my character is 5'9" and like 145 pounds, 135.
So solid.
So it's the odd couple.
Yeah. So those are what you're seeing at the door.
There's smell of mushrooms.
Ugh.
Well, aren't you a mountain of a man?
Oh boy. Girth
Trying to fuck him or what?
See, I think old Wolfsniff would actually lick one of those mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Let me see that toadstool.
I try to introduce myself. Hey guys, where are you guys headed?
Have you found anything of interest?
We were just on our way to town. My companion here and I are looking for a group of individuals that came by boat. I'm thinking you might be that group.
As you
It was
say
a rather
this,
large boat.
As you say, there's two more people walking, or a creature and a person walking behind you. One's a bird-like character. And one looks like Death himself.
Motion to the two new characters. Are these guys with you? Asking Tsunade.
Bo turns to the bird and says, "Watch it."
When Geth walks in, I'm just gonna turn my entire head straight at him. Because I've got my mask on or whatever, so you can't see my face, but I'm just gonna stare at him.
Like straight up exorcism stuff.
Death stare.
I telepathically look at Scarix, or I can't say your name.
Skrithix.
Skrithix. I want to say Skrillex, but I'm okay. Yeah.
I mean, the shopkeeper was just named
I look
Nathan.
at
So
Skrithix, and I telepathically tell him to let's take it easy. Let's not start anything here.
Just I'm gonna tell her. He looks like Death.
He does, but
I mean, you're not wrong.
so
He
I
might
take it
be
these guys aren't with you.
useful to us.
Just gonna keep.
I'm just gonna say the bird's down if y'all want to throw.
And I turn to Bo and say, "Did you know aviary poop and pee at the same time?"
Bo stares at Wolf Sniff to himself.
It's a true story.
Yeah, I can start to take my pants down. I'll show him.
Show.
Please don't show us.
He is confused because I mean he figures that's obvious. I mean, if you humans don't do it, that just doesn't make any sense to him.
So
You
I'm
guys got to do it separate, like fucking losers. God, that's weird.
I don't believe in I believe
Birds?
in being direct. Yeah, I don't believe in birds. I believe in being direct. So I'd like to find out if we're all on a common journey.
Tell me what your journey is, and we'll tell you ours.
Sounds like the beginning of a porno.
Bo turns to Sunday
What the
and says,
fuck
"We
kind of
seek the
porn?
Bo says what?
We're seeking the shrine of the Green Dragon."
I look to Skithrix and speak to him again telepathically. Weren't we just from that area?
What's a shrine to my lord? I don't know what these are.
Well, if you don't know what it is, maybe we can scout it out together with this group.
I'd be okay with that. I just want to stay away from this. I'll keep an eye on this guy that looks like death.
Bunch of
I will-
racist
I got your
motherfuckers everywhere.
Dude, the bird who is what you said you're 6'8", I'm about 5'6", so you got a foot 2 on me. The
Yeah.
bird's looking directly up at you like, "What's up, motherfucker?" Oh!
I'm just gonna breathe out some purple smoke out of my mask. Just pours out underneath.
I will extend my hand to Sonade and say we'll be happy to travel with you.
We haven't said exactly if we're
Oh,
going there.
that's true.
Like we've been talking telepathically, but
My bad.
Yeah, but you want
I
to.
will-
Your body language
I
says
will-
otherwise.
That's right. It's game on then. Pub fight.
Your eyes said yes already.
Yeah, I said yes. Yes. That's
Adam, can I overhear this?
we'd be happy to
Yeah, you're right there.
get on the road with you guys if you were heading the same direction.
I can.
we can.
I'll brush past the Mushroom King, and who seems to be doing the most talking here? Would it be
Overall, Tsunade.
You guys are telepathic.
right?
Yeah. It'd be Bo if anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess Bo.
So probably Bo.
So you
But
really just see me
Boating-
looking up and down to Skithrix. And
So
then
I'll brush
Yeah.
past Mushroom King and go to Bo and say, I also seek the shrine. If you'll have me, I'll adventure with you.
Bo turns to him and says, "You sure you're up to it? You look quite sick."
Dude needs a sandwich.
He needs some milk.
Healthy food.
Some
badly.
Vegemite.
I'll tell him that health hasn't been a concern of mine for a while, and that I'm ready to go.
I'll whisper to Bo.
I-
Clearly, he looks like
And
he's been
I'll-
dead 100 years.
Bo looks at both Wolf Sniff and Titan and nods.
Very good. You guys all going together?
I look to okay, we'll
Hey,
just cut to the
Mom.
chase. We'll head there with you. We want to take a look at it ourselves.
All right. Everybody's going back to where they came.
Yes.
A party it
Korak's
is.
just following along, just looking mean at anybody except for Gus. And the guy that looks like an elf, but he obviously knows in his heart isn't an elf.
He's ready to poop.
Mhm.